we're on episode 10. I think we have 5 poems left in Duck Duck Moose, and I got balloons for the occasion. I chose 3 because 3 is my favorite number, and I chose the orange balloons because if you go to my website, I got orange balloons everywhere. Actually, if you're on my YouTube channel, you can see orange balloons in the background. I love orange and I love balloons, so there you go. We're celebrating. If this is your first time joining us, my name's Carrie. Hi, and I'm reading through my poetry book, which is called Duck Duck Moose, and it's poetry for kids. And we've been reading through the book 5 poems at a time. So we are on the last episode today, and that means we're starting on page 52 with the poem called Cupcake. It's a little cup of goodness, an inny-minny cake, flour and sugar and eggs mixed up, and then we watch it bake. It puffs up in the oven like a fluffy, yummy cloud. I'm going to put extra icing on, and sprinkles if I'm allowed. They're all cooling on the counter, and I'm waiting patiently to get my little fingers on the one I picked for me. Finally, it's time to decorate. I lick my fingers when I'm done. I'm not supposed to say so, but mine's the prettiest one. What you don't know is, this was a trick, a big cupcake to do. 'Cause this one I worked so hard to make, it's actually for you. The next poem is called In My Pocket, and I wrote it for Poem in Your Pocket Day, and that's a day in March where, or May, March or May, where you carry around a poem with you in your pocket all day, and hopefully you'll meet other people and they have poems in their pockets and you can share your poem with each other. So this was the one I wrote for that. In my pocket. Some jelly beans, a piece of string, a penny, a toy rocket, a hug to marbles, and this poem, all tucked in my pocket. A magic poem just for me, so that I always know that I've got lots of love with me everywhere I go. School. I go to school because I am big and I learn all sorts of things. Which way is left, how to make green, and that every bird has wings. Trees are alive and sharing's good, and never ever punch. But I'd have to say my favorite subject in school is probably lunch. On Dad's shoulders. I know that I'm small, but I really don't mind. Even when we're in crowds, I won't fall behind. Actually, I get the most, very best seat, above everyone else. It really is neat. I sit like royalty on Dad's shoulders so high, my view is the best way up here in the sky. I did lose my eating privileges last time. It's true. My ice cream was melting. What could I do? A little bit of ice cream fell on Dad's head. No more eating on my shoulders. That's all that he said. And that's fine. It's still worth it to sit way up here, holding tight with each hand to his left and right ear. Bird bath. I was sitting on the steps outside having a snackaroo when along came a bird in a bathing suit. And here's what she started to do. She splished and she splashed in our pretty bird bath, and as she did, she tweedled a song. She washed all her feathers, dried off with her towel, then flew away before very long. The last poem in Duck Duck Moose is called Wishy Wishing Star, and I happen to have a wishy right here with me. I'll read the poem and then you'll know more about what wishies are for. Wishy Wishing Star. Almost anything is possible with help, hard work, and luck, and a little bit of wishing too, if you're feeling stuck. Whisper to your wishy when you don't know what to do. Whisper to your wishy and your dreams may just come true. I can't promise that it will always work, but I'm pretty sure that it won't hurt. So whisper to your wishy. Go on, give it a try, and your star will twinkle back at you from its place up in the sky. So I make these little wishies by hand. They're super soft, and I sell them on my Etsy store. So if you think that you need a little wishy that you can whisper all your wishes to or tell all your secrets to, they're soft and cuddly, and they're really good at listening. So if you think you need a little wishy, you can go to my Etsy store and just type in like Carrie Hayes, or you can go to my website and there's a link to my Etsy store there. My website is www.carriehayes.com, and there you'll also find links to my podcast, which is called the Carrie Hayes Do Pod, free on iTunes. You'll find links to my blog, which is called Leap. It's a blog for kids, and you'll find a link to my newsletter, which is called A Surprise in the Mail. So go check out my blog. If you like my book, if you like my poems, you can buy that at Etsy too. This has been really fun doing Carrie's clusters, and I'm kind of sad that it's over. But it doesn't mean that I won't be back. I'm going to still be writing poetry for the newsletter, and I can't really stop. So it'll be less consistent, but I will continue writing. If you have poem requests, ideas for a poem for me, let me know, and I'll try and write your poem for you. I guess that's it for Carrie's clusters. I hope you had as much fun as I did, and you enjoyed all my poems. Happy rhyming, over and out.